The storm forests of Kethris 9 never went quiet. That was how Commander Mara Keen knew something had gone catastrophically wrong. The bioluminescent canopy still glowed overhead, but the sound, the endless clicking, chirring, and shrill calls of nocturnal life, had vanished as if swallowed whole. Even the wind had stopped. Mara slowly lowered her rifle. She'd been surveying illegal mining damage when her neural HUD flashed a single warning word. Silence event. Kethris predators hunted by sound. When the forest went quiet, it meant something was hunting everything. Then the ground trembled. A sound followed, deep, fractured, and wrong. Not a roar, not a scream, a death rattle. Mara sprinted toward it. She found the Varnix matron collapsed in a crater of scorched earth, her obsidian-scaled body split open by a gravitic trap, black market tech designed to kill creatures much larger than her. The Varnix were not just apex predators. They were sacred, eight-limbed, bone-plated, intelligent pack hunters that ruled Kethris for millions of years. Entire species avoided their territory. This one had fought the trap until her organs ruptured, and she hadn't fought alone. From beneath her cooling thorax, movement, small, uncoordinated. Mara's breath caught. 4 Varnix hatchlings, no older than a month, crawled blindly through ash and blood. Their plates were still soft. Their sensory spines hadn't hardened. They were defenseless. And the forest knew it. Mara's motion tracker exploded with contacts. Kethrian void stalkers, faster than wolves, silent. Pack synced. They would reach the clearing in under 5 minutes. Protocol screamed at her to withdraw. She muted it. "All right," she whispered, kneeling. "You're coming with me." The hatchlings reacted instantly, spines flaring, limbs striking wildly. One latched onto her gauntlet with needle teeth, drawing blood through the seal. Mara didn't pull away. She scooped all 4 into her emergency sling and ran. The jungle fought her every step. Gravitic roots, spore clouds, carnivorous vines snapping at her legs. The void stalkers howled behind her, their calls echoing closer, sharper. Her nearest extraction point was destroyed. Her beacon was down. Her only option was an abandoned research vault, half buried beneath stone. She reached it as the first void stalker leapt. Mara dove inside and sealed the hatch. The impact nearly ripped the door free. Inside the vault, darkness, and the terrified shrieks of alien infants. The hatchlings scattered, crashing into walls, biting at shadows, calling out in frequencies meant for a mother who would never answer. Mara slid down the wall, chest heaving. "Yeah," she murmured. "I know, this is bad." Outside, the void stalkers began digging. The vault would not hold forever. Mara took stock. No weapons powerful enough. No food suitable for carnivorous neonates. No power beyond emergency cells. Just her and them. She activated the vault's ancient synthesis unit. Primitive, damaged, never meant for biology. She pulled Varnix lactation data from her suit's archive. The system flashed warnings. Incompatible, insufficient substrates, high failure risk. Mara overrode everything. She adjusted the formula manually, balancing proteins, mineralized lipids, neural growth compounds. She referenced Earth mammalian lactation as a baseline. It was imperfect, It might kill them, but waiting would definitely kill them. The first feeding syringe hissed warm. She approached slowly. One hatchling, smaller than the rest, plates still translucent, watched her, didn't flee, didn't attack, just stared. Mara knelt. Easy, she said softly. The hatchling latched on. The others followed. Outside, the vault shook violently as void stalkers clawed through stone. Mara fed the hatchlings, then reinforced the vault with scrap plating and collapsed shelves. She rerouted power, welded cracks shut with bare hands when the torch failed. She didn't sleep. Every hour she fed them again. One began vibrating, an early-stage Varnix bonding hum. By dawn, all four were curled against her, heat sharing, their fear replaced with something else, trust. When rescue finally arrived, the Void Stalkers were gone. The extraction team found Mara unconscious, back against the wall. The hatchlings were wrapped around her like armor. The Varnix High Warden stared in disbelief. These young were marked for extinction, he said quietly. No creature interferes with Kethrys's judgment. Mara blinked awake. Yeah, she muttered. We do. The warden examined her injuries, the reinforced vault, the synthetic feeding system. You defied protocol. Nature. Probability. Mara shrugged weakly. They were hungry. The warden lowered his head, a gesture no Varnix had ever offered a human. You are now backbound, he said. Their lives are tied to yours. Mara smiled, one hatchling curling tighter around her arm. Good, she said, because I'm not done keeping them alive. And across the galaxy, another legend was born. Not of human strength, not of human weapons, but of the species that looked at extinction and said not today.